Conor McGregor has reached a new low after begging the Paul brothers for a fight.
Those are mixers to me, you understand that? Side jobs. A little side job.
No,
yeah.
you can't even do your main job. How you gonna do a side job?
Yeah, that's
This is such a tough watch. Conor McGregor also appeared at the BKFC press conference where he looked like he snorted 50 pounds of cocaine.
Rise above the night sky and rain down blows viciously.
Conor was once one of the biggest stars in MMA history, and so his reputation just kept taking hit after hit after hit. This all started with Conor McGregor going to Donald Trump's inauguration, which I don't know why. I think this guy isn't even American. He's from Ireland. You know, America has fallen off when there is more celebrities at a president's inauguration than even the Super Bowl. I mean, seriously, like everybody was here. Here is Conor McGregor enjoying his seats for the Trump inauguration, and Elon Musk is also in attendance.
You need to leave.
But Conor McGregor finally met Logan Paul and Jake Paul face to face, and obviously there's a lot of history there. First off, Logan and Conor were obviously rumored to fight end of last year, early this year. It seems like that rumor has totally dissipated, but Jake was also there, and obviously that's interesting for a lot of reasons. Jake Paul and Conor McGregor have had a ton of back and forth, and you would think Jake Paul would stand on business trying to get this fight and would talk shit to Conor McGregor. Well, you'd be completely wrong, because despite all the things that Jake Paul said about Conor McGregor throughout the years,
what the fuck is up, you Irish cunt? Or maybe you're jacking off because you're sick of fucking your wife. I mean, she's a 4, Conor. You could do a lot better, but happy Monday.
when he actually came face to face with Conor, he was dead quiet, literally looking away. Like, this was not a good look for Jake Paul. I could not believe it. The fact that honestly Logan Paul was talking more shit to Conor was really impressive to me. And yeah, Jake should definitely be ashamed of himself. I mean, he killed all chances of him getting this fight. The only thing Jake must have said to Conor was asking him for an Instagram photo. Conor McGregor first encounters the Paul brothers. It looks like outside, and yeah, there's like a big crowd. Theo Vaughn is there too. Like I said, there was a crazy amount of celebrities.
It's all sweet here, it's all sweet here, yeah. Well, you kept your mouth shut, you did. I thought we were going to get the fight down.
What,
very quiet.
What did you think the best course of action was for that?
You were giving all this stain of this, stain of that. You're f***ing control with the WWE as well, but I don't be giving all this mega snip.
I didn't hear the last 5 seconds.
That was in the air for us. Yes, bring it home for me.
It's 8 a.m. How?
And Conor kind of confronts Logan about his silence about them fighting, right? As I said before, Logan and Conor, they were supposed to have a fight, and it kind of dissipated. Logan was notably very silent. I believe he only had one post saying that he was down for this, and outside of that, didn't really promote a lot about this potential fight. And I guess Conor here is kind of saying, well, you were so quiet about it, like, this is why the fight dissipated. You should have had some back and forth, or you should have spoke out about it. Now, Conor and the Paul brothers, right, they get on this bus, and this is where we saw the picture of Conor McGregor taking a picture of Jake and Logan's mom with, you know, Jake and Logan kind of looking disgusted. After all these lawsuits with Conor, there is no way I'm letting my mom near this guy. But here we see him kind of confront Logan, kind of talking about the details, talking about the weight, saying he'd be down for 195, which I thought was pretty crazy. Like, that's really high.
The real deal, yeah? In front of you, you know that. You know that, bro. So we'll look here, we'll do it. You wouldn't do what? 190, 195? So I'd do 190.
It seems like the two kind of agree on 190, and then Conor kind of proceeds to take some shots at Jake Paul.
He was sick. He was sick over it, yeah. He was sick.
I'm sick.
Now, I think here Conor is kind of referencing how Jake has been wanting this Conor McGregor fight. Like, we talked about this, like, this was like his end goal. From the moment he started boxing, he already called out Conor McGregor. I also think he's talking about this tweet Jake Paul made. I already talked about this, that when Logan and Conor McGregor was first rumored, and, you know, Conor tweeted out originally that this fight was going to happen, Jake tweeted out pretty much immediately clarifying I was offered the Conor McGregor fight, and I said, look, it just seemed weird. It just seemed like your ego was hurt, that, you know, that you're not getting the fight. And obviously, you know, we've established Jake has an insecurity with Logan here about what fights get made and what fights don't, what popularity one brother has compared to the other.
I'm tired of not being picked because you're an easier fight.
Is that what you really think in your head?
I'm Jake.
So I think he's like, oh, you're sick over it, because yeah, I think probably Jake is sick over it. He does not look happy, and I'm sure he is not seeing that this would once again be Logan trying to steal an opponent from Jake. But this was probably the best part of this whole interaction. They're in the back of the bus going back and forth, you know, and Conor's just going off on the Pauls, saying that they're side jobs, saying they're nixers, saying that they're basically just easy work and just something for them to get an easy bag from.
I'm going to slap the head off the two of yous and KSI. All three. No! Yous are mixers to me, you understand that? Side jobs. A little side job.
No,
yeah.
you can't even do your main job. How you gonna do a side job?
You know, that's what we're afraid of November stage.
And that was actually a funny comeback from Logan. Like, I actually, look, it's fair enough. Conor has not been fighting in the UFC octagon. Conor did, though, later confirm to the schmo that, yeah, apparently this fight is not happening.
It is what it is. The UFC just aren't into it. I had the offer was there on the table in writing. You know, both athletes will say he's not a fighter, but whatever. Both athletes under the TKO banner. UFC, WWE, both rising up. You know, the stock price of TKO holding group through the roof. New market in India opened up and booming. It was business savvy and business sense to make the fight happen, or should I say, the glorified spar happen.
But then Conor says this weird part that I want you guys to take a notice of. He says November.
Now,
Now, I can't really understand everything else that's going on in this video, but it seems like to me that Conor probably has something going on in November. And he's referring to this as a main job. So for me, does this mean it's UFC related? That would be MSG November, which sucks because that means I am not going to see the UFC when they go to New York this year, because I'm sure I'm going to have to sell like a liver to go there. But I'm curious to see who this could possibly be. I mean, it could be Michael Chandler, but he's already been waiting a long time. I mean, the hype for his return has just, like I said, completely fallen off, just like Conor has. Conor McGregor also appeared at the BKFC press conference. There's a fight going down this weekend, and he just appears out of his mind, just totally psyched up. Now, people are saying he's on cocaine, and look, honestly, I would not be surprised. This is confirmed now from Conor McGregor himself. If you guys recall, when he was in court, I did a video about this and a lot of videos about the lawsuit. He said, literally on the stand, under oath, admitted to taking cocaine.
Sorry I'm late, I don't give a fuck. I'm the big boss around here.
This is sad, dude. You're just dancing on the grave of your legacy right now, man.
Sorry I'm late, I just don't give a fuck.
Conor also notably made this post late last night talking about Kylie Jenner posting her in a bikini pic. The fact he's posting this when he has a wife, and not just a wife, the same wife that he literally openly cheated on while she was 9 months pregnant with their second child. Yeah, you gotta feel bad for D. Devlin once again. Conor's fall off, man, it is sad, dude. I mean, you guys have seen my evolution on the channel. I used to be a big Conor, you know, defender, supporter, and a lot of it was because, while yes, Conor did talk shit, he was also a really good fighter, entertaining on the mic as well as the octagon, and I felt like at the end of the day he did have a little bit of a nice side, right? I mean, you look at, you know, the Dustin Poirier fight, the first one, even though he beats Dustin, he's very respectful to all of his opponents, and I also felt like he took losses well. It makes you want to root for him, but it just comes to a point where I feel like all this money really just gets to your head. It's just too much opportunity, and I don't know if this happened just too fast for Conor, but he's really got to settle down and look, just enjoy your life. I mean, dude, at the end of the day, the guy has a family, the guy is a fighter, the guy doesn't need to fight a day in his life. He could literally fight like a homeless dude and probably rack in at least $1 million, and that is being extremely conservative because he could probably get a lot more, honestly. And I really hope that I can one day call myself a Conor McGregor fan, but mixed with this and the lawsuit, it's just getting so hard to support the guy. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Check out my last video talking about KSI being a huge coward in the sport of boxing. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share, and I'll see you guys in the next one.